So we're going to look at an efficient way to answer this question. How can we model take away 8 negative chips from 5 negative chips using a chipboard? Symbolically, what we're saying is here, take away 8 negative chips from 5 negative chips. Okay? So let's set up our chipboard to be able to start. So here's our 5 negative chips, and we need to take away 8 negative chips. The problem is we don't have 8 negative chips. So we need to get them on there without changing the value of the board. This is where our 0 pairs come into play. Well, how many do we need to put on? The easiest way is just to put on 3 0 pairs. With just 3 0 pairs, it's going to allow us to take off 8 negatives. So symbolically, what did we just do? Symbolically, what we just did was we had 5 negatives and we put on our 0 pairs. Something important to notice is that above this line, that's our problem we're working on. Below this line is how we're doing it. We're doing it by, hey, we started with 5 negatives, and then we need to take away 8 negatives, so we put on our 0 pairs. Notice now we have 8 negatives to take away. Well, where are those 8 negatives? With our chips, the 8 negatives are right here. There's 5 negatives to take away, and 3 more negatives to take away. Those are our 8 negatives that we're going to take away. Symbolically, where are they? They're right here. Now, it's really important mathematically to be matching up what we're doing with symbols with what we're doing with real things. And that's the key to understanding mathematics. What do the symbols mean? The complexity here is the symbols can represent many different things that turn out to work the same way. All right. We have, our problem originally was take away 8 negatives from 5 negatives. We can do that now since we had our 0 pairs. We're taking away our 8 negatives now. We're taking away our 8 negatives now. What are we left with? We're left with 3 positives. 3 positives, and you can see those 3 positives over here. I'm going to change colors. I'm going to change our 3 positives we're left with right here. Our 3 positives with the chipboard is right here. All right. Now, it's complicated thinking to represent a fairly simple problem, but that's where your mathematical training is coming in. We're not just interested in answers, we're interested in the way you're thinking about how to represent things in the real world using mathematics. The chipboard model is just one way of thinking about adding and subtracting signed numbers.